The genesis of Cam Newton. Cam Newton's road to NFL stardom has been filled with personal setbacks, controversy, and ultimately, perseverance. Newton grew up in the suburbs of Atlanta, Georgia. Both his mom and dad are ordained ministers and preachers in a local church. Former teachers remember young Cam as full of energy, always smiling, and someone who just liked to have fun. Qualities that could easily describe his NFL persona. Football was a huge part of Cam's life from an early age. His father, Cecil Newton, played college football at Savannah State and had brief preseason stints with both the Dallas Cowboys and Buffalo Bills in the early 80s. His older brother, Cecil, was an offensive lineman with 4 NFL teams from 2009 to 2012. Both Cam and Cecil attended Westlake High, a Georgia school known as a factory for future football stars. As a freshman, Cam would get frustrated with the constant comparisons to his older brother.
People would always compare Cam with his older brother. I understand now because I've been through that before. Having your own identity, it's just a lot of pressure on the sibling carving out his own identity.
But it didn't take long for high school Cam to show everyone he was his own player. By his junior year, Cam was already over 6 feet and 200 pounds, a 5-star recruit and ranked as one of the top 30 overall players in the nation. He received offers from over a half dozen major college programs before ultimately choosing the University of Florida. But as a freshman, he only played in 5 games, stuck behind Heisman-winning starter Tim Tebow. Then, he suffered a season-ending ankle injury on the first game of his sophomore year, and that was just Cam's on-field problems. On November 21, 2008, Newton was arrested for stealing a fellow Florida student's laptop. He was charged with multiple felonies, including burglary, larceny, and obstruction of justice. Newton eventually resolved the situation with no charges by entering a pre-trial diversion program. The arrest, coupled with an unrelated academic dishonesty infraction, spelled the end of his career at UF. In January 2009, he transferred to Blinn, a junior college in Texas. Newton was now able to focus on what he was best at, playing football. At Blinn, Cam became a junior college All-American and led the team to the 2009 NJCAA National Championship. After the season, he transferred back up to Division I to the famed Auburn Tigers program. However, controversy and drama once again followed him during his season with Auburn. Allegations emerged that Cam's father, Cecil Sr., had sent texts to a recruiter at another school demanding a 6-figure payment in exchange for Cam to transfer there. As a result, Cam was briefly ruled ineligible ahead of the team's SEC championship game against South Carolina. The NCAA conducted a lengthy investigation, but ultimately found no evidence that either Auburn or Cam had entered into any pay-to-play agreement. Cam was reinstated in time to lead the Tigers to victories in both the SEC Championship and BCS National Championship games. He also won the 2010 Heisman Trophy. Since being drafted by the Carolina Panthers with the first overall pick in 2010, Newton has largely escaped the kind of negative publicity that plagued him in college. He lets his MVP caliber play and philanthropy do most of the talking, as well as an appearance in Super Bowl 50 in 2016. In recent years, it's been Newton's colorful post-game outfits that go viral, not his personal drama. This past November, Cam even shared his old mugshot photo on Instagram to remember how far he's come since the day he thought his life and career was over. Newton's football career was not over that day in 2008, and, having just led the Panthers to their 4th playoff appearance in 5 years, it looks far from over in 2018, too.